I swear, Twitch has such a bad connection, right? Anyways, hello
hmm
and welcome to the Fluent and Japanese Podcast. I'm your host, ZeppyTube, and this is the pod. Where's the intro? And this is the podcast where we yap about news in Minecraft, gaming, and tech in general. By the way, I realize in most of our podcasts we don't actually talk about Minecraft that much. This one we have actually a lot of Minecraft news, believe it or not. I'm joined by our co-host Arsonist. I usually do a gag here, but the gag is there is none this week because we need to get into this. And we got exciting episodes for you guys with all the free major tech companies releasing new GPUs, Minecraft adding actual good stuff to the game, and somebody making Minecraft run on a retro console. So let's get the yapping started. Chat, I swear to God, I'm gonna kill Twitch. Because like every single time I go live, I do this podcast and I go live, it always gives me the fail to connect to Twitch, and I have to just reconnect again, and then it's fine. I swear to God, for Twitch is literally owned by Amazon. Why are they so bad? Gosh dang.
Because it's
Why is this so bad?
Amazon.
That's fair enough. Oh yeah. By the way, so this podcast is produced live on stream. I literally was writing the topic because this man, Arsonist, does not write his topics until the last day. No, until the last hour. So I was writing a topic for him, and I looked at the time, and I was like, oh frick, it's 12:29, we gotta go live. So the
Nuh-uh.
last topic here isn't even finished. So it's peak. By the way, you may have noticed there wasn't a episode 2 weeks ago. That is because there were too many schedule conflicts. I was not able to stream. Arsonist was not able to make it, and besides, there wasn't really that good of news there. To summarize the news, Apple lost a court case and had to support third-party apps, and Nintendo changed some stuff in their end users agreements to make it so they can brick your console if you so dare as look at it wrong. Well, if you hack it, hack it to make it run other programs or that stuff. They have the right to break your console now, so you don't own your Nintendo console anymore. Yippee! Also, Computex 2025 is going on right now. So about like 70% of the topics here is about Computex. I was going to just put Computex on hold until next episode because it doesn't end until tomorrow. So all the news isn't out yet. But all the exciting news is about Computex. So we're talking about Computex. So that's happening.
Yay.
Arsonist, do you got anything to say?
Surgery.
Surgery. Oh, yeah. This man, he got legally high. It's crazy.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Oh my gosh. Why do you say it like that?
Uh-huh. Anyways, let's jump right into headline topic 1. We have yapped for 3 minutes and haven't even covered the topic. So, Minecraft actually added more good stuff to the game. Ain't that crazy? Impossible. In Minecraft Snaptop, yes. Dude, I'm gonna yap again. My new video, when I was recording the script, there is so many bloopers. I'm literally going to make a members only video of just a compilation of the bloopers. Because it was just like, I got so tongue twisted so many times because of the wording in my script.
English.
I was like, can I just delete every word that has an S in it? Can I delete every word that has an S in it? Because I can't freaking pronounce it right. And can I delete every word that has a B and a P in it? Because it peaks too much in my microphone. I literally have a pop filter as well as the annoying part.
Pension plan.
Okay.
Is my microphone peaking?
Huh?
Did my microphone peak?
Your microphone doesn't peak that much.
Oh. Goated.
Alright. Well, you talk at a lower volume anyways. I have to talk at a louder volume when I'm recording these scripts. And then even at that, I have to raise it. So I use Audacity to record, and I have to raise it by 7 decibels in Audacity before I even take
Oh
it to
my
Premiere.
gosh.
And then Premiere, I have to raise it again another like 4 decibels.
Oh my
Decibels.
gosh.
So like, bro, can my microphone please
Bro,
just pick me up at a regular volume? I swear to God.
no.
Okay, anyways, let me actually read this topic. In the Minecraft snapshot 25W20A that came out in the 13th in preparation for the on the 13th of this month, in preparation for the 1.21.6 update, they added 3 new amazing things. The first thing, you can now craft leads using 3 pieces of leather in an iron ingot, but with the wait, leads? No, saddles. Yeah, saddles, not
What?
leads. You can now craft saddles using 3 pieces of leather in an iron ingot, but with the addition of being craftable, they've removed saddles from most loot chests. Wait, is it saddles or leads? It's saddles, right? Uh,
Weren't leads already craftable?
25W20A. Leads were already craftable. Yeah, it's saddles, right? It's freaking
Probably.
saddles. Hold up, hold up.
Weren't they like gonna do that like 5
It
versions
was
ago, but
saddles, yeah.
I did not?
Anyways, saddles are now craftable using 3 pieces of leather and an iron ingot, but they are removed from most loot chests. Second thing is music changes, with adding a new music disc called Tears by Amos Rody. Don't know if I said that right. They've also added more ambient music and 2 options to change how frequently you want ambient music to play, with the other option being if you want a toast in the top left to show what music is playing. And the final addition is a new command which is dialogue, which has a custom fully changeable interactable UI which supports scripts as well. So people have already made Bad Apple playing on it and a fully playable Doom. I could only find the video for Bad Apple. I could not find the video for Doom, but it was showed off in one of Phoenix's videos. We also got part 2 to this topic from 25W21A that released yesterday, adding a new cloud texture to the game, making them look actually more like clouds rather than a random noise map. They also added a sound effect if your lead snaps while pulling a mob. And I forgot to mention this, in the preview version of Bedrock with vibrant visuals, if you go to the end with them enabled, you'll see a giant flash of light in the sky as if there was an explosion that'll happen every 10 seconds, and it'll make a noise with it too. So perchance end update anyone? Also, somebody got Bad Apple playing on Minecraft Clouds.
Oh my gosh.
So
That moment when the Mojang developers actually try and add something good.
real. That moment when my dogs are barking. Freaking
When
heck.
they work longer than 2 minutes.
Enable better microphone noise removal. I swear to God. Anyways, so yeah, Minecraft adding more stuff. I think leads, not leads, it's freaking saddles. I wrote leads in the script. It's not freaking leads, it's saddles. I think saddles being craftable is a really good addition because saddles aren't.
Are the most annoying thing ever.
Yeah, the most annoying thing to get. Um, the new
Wait,
music
what
disc
even is the use?
saddles,
Like, what? Who even uses saddles?
horses.
Who uses horses?
They're actually pretty good early game before you get a elytra.
Yeah,
If
but
you
you
can
can get an
find
elytra in like 3 hours.
free hour. Well, it's mostly good for like an SMP. Like if you're playing with other
True,
friends, that's where it's good because I've only used
true.
horses in SMPs. So yeah.
Huh,
Um,
yeah.
the new music disc, by the way, is an absolute banger. Everyone should go listen to it. It's Tears by Amos Rody. I think I'm pronouncing that wrong. The last name. Um, another thing, 2 more things with the music disc. One, if you speed it up double the speed, it's even more of a banger. And the drop of how you get it is very annoying. So the way you get it's It's not the way you get it is annoying, it's the fact that it drops is annoying. The way you get it is doing the return to sender action by uh throwing a
Oh my
fireball back at the
gosh.
gas.
Oh my
But
gosh. I'm getting
it's
flashbacks.
he's getting flashbacks. But the issue is that I think it's a 100% drop rate. So that means whenever you throw a fireball back at a gas to get like a gas tier, you're going to also get a music disc that isn't stackable. It's an unstackable object. So your inventory is going to get so cluttered so fast if you're just going hunting for gas tiers and gunpowder in the Nether.
Oh my
So
gosh.
they should have made it a a drop rate instead of a 100% drop rate. But the music disc is still a banger. Anyway, I'm going to play the Bad Apple playing on the Minecraft dialogue now on stream to show people what I am yapping about.
This is peak cinema.
This should work. Yes. That's not. Am I fine to show this? I should probably hide that real quick. Okay. Now I can show it. I did not dox myself, by the way. It's just something I didn't want to pop up. Anyways, so Bad Apple on Minecraft dialogues. As you can see, this is in fact Bad Apple on Minecraft dialogues.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
this literally came out, I believe, like a day or two. No, like literally a day after dialogues were added to the game. So, dialogues, as you can see, is a I'm muting this because it's not even playing on stream. So, as you can see, dialogues, it's a custom GUI element that is fully customizable and fully interactable. You can add other buttons to this that you can press and other stuff like that. You can even have like text input on this. So, like, let's say somebody made a thing where you can rename a villager by by going up to it and running a command, and then you have a
AI chat box in Minecraft confirmed.
yeah, you have a chat, yeah, and then you get a text box where you can rename the villager. It's pretty cool.
Oh my gosh.
It's like actually a really good addition to the game. It's a customizable UI. But then, of course, people were like, "Wait a moment, you're telling me we get full RGB in Minecraft that can be customizable? Let's make Bad Apple on it." So they proceed to make Bad Apple, which is what I'm showing right now. It's very peak. Then let me show the other Bad
I swear,
Apple.
Bad Apple is gonna be made on every single thing possible to make Bad Apple on.
If there's a screen, Bad Apple will be seen.
No, not even a screen. If you have a toggleable something, array of something, Bad Apple shall be seen.
Yeah. So this is Bad Apple on Minecraft clouds.
Oh my gosh.
They really did just say, "Nah, I'm gonna put this on Minecraft clouds." I wonder how sped up this is, by the way. Cause
You probably can speed up the clouds.
well, he probably turned the tick rate up in game. So this might be real time. But still.
Or he's just
Literally.
taking a lot of screenshots of it.
No, I think this is recorded. But yeah, Bad Apple on literally everything. Because, you know, we need Bad Apple on Minecraft clouds and Minecraft dialogues. Yeah, they also made playable Doom on the Minecraft dialogue,
Oh my
which is very
gosh.
peak. Like they had
Bad
buttons
Apple
on
on
the
RGB keyboards.
oh yep.
Is that even a thing?
Bad Apple on an RGB keyboard, probably. I
Oh,
would
yep.
assume it's a thing. Did you find it instantly?
Uh-huh. On a
Nice.
Razer RGB keyboard.
Nice. You could probably do that with any RGB keyboard that has per key lighting. Because my keyboard has per key lighting, so if I was able to make a script that could interface with it and change the keys based on a color map, then it could probably work. Bad Apple, but it's played
Yeah.
on a Razer RGB keyboard. Wow, that is in fact a Razer RGB keyboard. Why is it so stretched? Holy frick, they just stretched it across the entire thing. That's so funny.
That's because keyboards aren't tall; they're wide.
Why didn't he just put it on the regular on the main part of the keyboard instead of the whole thing? Gosh dang.
'Cause it's funny.
It is. It really is. Anyways,
Exactly.
yeah, Minecraft adds good stuff to it. Actual good additions.
Yay!
Yay, yippee. Also, vibrant visuals looks absolutely peak. They
Should I try that?
Phoenix
How do you
SC
even
can
use
barely run
vibrant visuals?
You have to use the preview. So Minecraft, if you didn't know, there are 4 versions of Minecraft. There is Java Edition, but 5 versions of Minecraft. 6. There is Java Edition, Bedrock Edition, Pocket Edition, Console Bedrock Edition, and then there is in Bedrock Edition, there is Education Edition and Preview Edition. Preview Edition is basically the equivalent of Java
snapshots for console.
It's it's snapshots for Bedrock, because Bedrock doesn't get snapshots. Bedrock gets previews. So in Preview Edition, they have vibrant visuals right now, and in the end, there's like giant flashes of light that happen every 10 seconds. Because they were like, what if we just make giant supernovas in the end? It does look pretty cool because you may think, oh, it's just giant supernovas in the sky. What of it? It lights up the entire end when it does it. So just giant bang, and then it lights up the entire end with shadows as well. So if you do it on the main end island with the pillars, and then it does a giant bang, it'll cast a shadow where the pillar is. So it's very peak.
Minecraft Bedrock Edition latest preview.
My man is on God doing it. My man. That's crazy.
Let's do that in the background.
Anyways, I'm gonna go to next topic. Do you want to do a topic, or shall I do a topic?
Choose.
Choose? I told you to choose. I'm gonna choose. Alright, minor topic for you. Have you ever wanted a phone that's under 6 millimeters thick?
What is that in American?
5.8 millimeters, 2 inches. That's 0.2 inches.
Less than a quarter of an inch.
Have you ever wanted a phone that's less than a quarter of an inch thick? Samsung has unveiled the S25 Edge, a phone with a thickness of 5.8 millimeters, which is about half as thick. No, not even half, over half as thick as your average phone. It's like not even, no, it's not even half as thick. It's freaking like half, it's a quarter as thick as your average phone. Why did they make this thing? Because they're Samsung. The phone has a 6.7-inch 1440p plus AMOLED display at 120 Hz that can reach 2.6 thousand nits. It's powered by a Snapdragon 8 Elite, however that performs, with 12 gigabytes of LPDDR5 and either 256 gigabytes or 512 gigabytes with no microSD slot to expand it. The battery is only 3,900 milliamp hours compared to the S25 Plus, which is 4,900 milliamp hours. So you're losing 1,000 milliamp hours going from the S25 Plus to the S25 Edge. It only has 20 watts. It has 20 watts slower charging speed too, compared to the S25 Plus. So the S25 Plus has 25 watts charging, and the S25 Edge has 25 watts charging. Then for the camera, the back is only two cameras, one being a hybrid main wide and telephoto, because it's 200 megapixels, allowing it to crop zoom further. And the other is a 12 megapixels ultra wide, and the front is a 10 megapixel. Then we get to the price. This thin crisp, the S25 Edge, will run you about $1.1 thousand. Compared that to the S25 Plus, which is about $1,000 or as low as $800. Why wouldn't we just get the S25 Plus for the better specs? Discussion
Who
question.
doesn't want a phone that is so freaking tiny?
Discussion
Looking at it the
question.
wrong way will
Who
bend
the
it.
heck wanted a paper thin phone?
People who want to bend their phone.
People, they get a freaking foldable phone. If you want to bend your phone,
No,
get a foldable phone.
No, because that's not the same. That's not destructible.
Yes, I too want a phone that is less than a quarter of an inch thick.
How thick is my phone even?
How thick is bro's phone?
iPhone XR,
yes.
what is it?
Yeah,
I need a
so
measuring tape.
this thing, this thin thing is just the most impractical thing ever, because it's you are paying an extra $200 for worse cameras, a worse battery, worse charging.
Yeah, but it's really, really slim.
Yeah, you're paying $200. No, yeah, about $100 more for worse things, but it's really, really slim. It's like, I get it if you care about aesthetics and you want to just slide your phone into your pocket.
It's a gimmick.
It really is a gimmick. It really is a gimmick. Like,
but like it's really cool.
It's really cool. Okay, I would be fine with this if they could make it
2 millimeters thinner than the 20. Why is it the 24 plus and not the 25 plus?
Okay, so I would be fine with this if it was like the same specs as the 25 plus, like $100 more, and you're paying for the slimmer design. But because it is worse specs and $100 more for the worse specs plus a thinner design, it's just not worth it. It's just not worth it. And if it was the same specs, then just rebrand the S25 Plus to the S25 Edge. Cause like, bro, nobody is going to buy this thing.
Everybody is going to buy this thing.
Wait. You know who's going to buy it?
Who?
Women with small pockets. Because you don't understand. Men, we can fit a freaking Steam Deck into our pockets. Women's pockets, for whatever reason, they decide, yes, instead of making women's pockets big, let's make them tiny. So Samsung is accommodating for them. Let's go.
Well, how big is the phone?
How big is the phone? The same size as the S25 Plus, just thinner.
How much is that?
6.7 inch display. So like 6.8 inches.
That's 6.7 inches.
6.8 inches
fitting in your pocket.
6.8 inches vertically. Diagonally.
The pocket isn't that deep, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
it's not just get a fit foldable. Anyways.
Just get a freaking modern flip phone. One of the
just buy men's pants.
Fellas, I have the new solution. You know how every podcast we solve a world problem?
Oh my
We
god.
need to make women's pants, we need to make women's pockets bigger. This is the new problem we are solving. Because hear me out. Hear me out. Why are
The
they
reason they're
small?
so small is because big bags told big pants to make women's pockets smaller, so they buy
Exactly.
bags.
Big pockets don't want women's pockets being big. They want them to be small. Big pockets isn't actually for big pockets.
Oh my god.
It's so stupid. The yap ever.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, literally, if you care about the how small your phone is, just get a one of the smart flip phones, because those things are tiny when they're folded up, and they're also tiny when they're not folded. Like those things are just like smaller than a regular phone, and you can fold it. Just get a smart flip phone then, because those things are actually really cool. Because it's going to have a smaller diameter anyways, like a smaller footprint. So just get the smart flip phone, my man.
Like the Nokia
No, not the Nokia. I go over to
2780
Discord. I look at this
2780
man who's
flip
streaming
phone.
his screen. The one to the left of it. The Samsung
This
one.
one,
Yes.
but that's like more than 10 times the price of this one.
What are we going to do on a Nokia?
Call, text.
Call and texting. That's all you need.
What do you get a phone for? For
What are you
calling and
gonna?
texting.
I definitely don't use it for anything.
Why does this look taller than a normal phone?
As it is. It's
Oh,
taller, but it's not wider.
that looks awkward to hold.
Well, guess what? Just fold it. Now it's not taller.
Yeah,
Just fold it a bit.
you don't have the screen.
No, just fold it a bit. Like not all the way, just a little bit. Make it in the
Curved
make.
monitor, ah.
Yeah, exactly. Curve it a bit.
Oh my gosh.
There you
But
go.
then you
It's
have
a
a
flip
bend
phone.
in the middle of it.
It's not noticeable for real, for real. Trust me, bro. Guarantee.
Oh my gosh.
Trust me, bro. Guarantee. You'll never
Wait,
notice.
they have it in pink? I'm sold.
Oh, he sold. They got it in pink. That does not look pink. That looked freaking
It
peach.
doesn't. It really
That was
doesn't. That's
peach.
literally what it's called.
That was peach, not pink.
Oh my gosh. Mouse
By the
over.
way, for any listeners, not even just audio listeners, Arsonist over here is sharing his screen on Discord, so I'm seeing what he's saying, and he saw pink foldable phone. It was not pink. It was peach.
Close enough.
Close enough. Chat. Chat. Do you want to rant?
About what? Oh,
The
about
next.
that.
Yes. Do you want to rant?
Oh, okay. So, topic 4, $80.
Bottom tax.
Hey, you want a nice big studio game that probably has microtransactions and stuff? Lovely, right? Uh, be ready to cough up $80 because AAA games are being priced so high, your mom's credit card is going to max out after buying 2 of them.
Yippee.
I kid you not. A fan of the Borderlands series said, "Dog," and I quote, "Dog, we are not paying $80 for a Borderlands game, knowing or fully knowing you'll do multiple season passes that cost another $100. You'll probably sell weapon skin too." End quote. We said this after Gearbox Studios announced $80 for Borderlands 4. So, do we buy into AAA games terrible pricing? No, no. Just go buy some random indie game. Legit,
I
just go
literally
buy
just
some
like
random indie game.
I bought the DLC, one of the DLCs for Risk of Rain
Risk of
2
Rain.
yesterday, actually.
Just buy Risk of Rain. You can play it for like 5 million hours, and if you get friends, you play it for 20
How many
million
hours do I
hours.
have
It is
in Risk of
hilarious.
Rain? I have 40 hours in Risk of Rain 2.
Watch me get absolutely beat you.
How many hours does this guy
I
have?
have 40.
40 as well. We have the same
Well,
hour.
39, but close enough.
I have 40.3. Get wrecked.
Where's my decimal point?
Where's my decimal point? Anyways, $80 games, anybody?
80. Anyone?
Does anyone want an $80 game with microtransactions and battle
That's
passes and
half.
weapon
That's
skins?
half finished. It's
That's
half
half
finished at
finished,
release as well.
and it'll also be like uh outdated in like 3 years when they make the sequel,
Yeah.
and then the sequel is gonna
Ever
cost
wanted to spend
$100.
a week's worth of your paycheck?
Oh my god. I too like spending an entire paycheck on a game.
I too enjoy committing terrible financial decisions.
I too like doing that. Didn't they say
Oh
like
my
GTA
gosh.
6 is gonna cost like $90 to $100 as well? Like 80 to 100. Like I
GTA
get
6
I get that
price.
GTA 6 has a budget of like $2 billion.
80 or potentially 100 for the standard edition.
The standard. What's the premium edition gonna cost?
Like 300, bro.
Oh my god. Dude, what are you even getting in the premium edition then?
Just because the game is hyped up doesn't mean it needs to be expensive, bro.
Just because Rockstar spent $2 billion producing a game, a bigger budget than, mind you, Endgame and Avatar combined, and Titanic, all the three of them combined, that doesn't mean you need to charge gamers a friggin' $100 for the standard edition. The standard edition. Oh my god.
Hear me out. What if we just go here and we
What
search
if?
like Undertale?
Hear me out. Hear me out. Vampire
It's 10
Survivors.
bucks.
Vampire Survivors. This game,
Vampire
five
Survivor.
five
$5.
bucks full price. You will get 150 hours of gameplay in this game, and you will still want to play it more. That is
Is
how
this
peak
like
this
Risk
game
of
is.
Rain but 2D?
Yes, it's peak.
Cinema. Dopamine simulator.
It is. It is the dopamine simulator. Oh, here's a funny thing about
Bro.
Vampire Survivors. So I set up streaming from my PC to my living room, so if I ever wanted to, I could play a game on my living room using a controller. And I tested playing Vampire Survivors on the controller. I literally got my best run
Oh my
yet
gosh.
streaming it out there on the controller
Oh my
than any
gosh.
run I did before.
Is that a
Playing for
freaking black hole?
is that a freaking black hole? Yes.
Oh my gosh.
It's peak, isn't it? Oh, actually, in the Risk of Rain DLC, Seekers of the Void. Is that it? Yeah, Seekers of the Void.
Yeah.
No, Secret. I literally just Survivors of the Void. I literally just mixed the names. Survivors of the Void. They have a black hole, item.
Dang.
So
Didn't they fix Seekers of the Storm?
Seekers of the Storm. I don't know. I don't know. Store page. Seekers of the Storm. Recent reviews to say it's very positive. Okay. Okay, yeah, they fixed it. It seems they fixed it. Cool. It's actually usable
Yeah,
now.
TLDR, the DLC is fixed and it's about an 8 out of 10.
Yeah. TLDR, just play Risk of Rain 2 with the DLCs.
And they're making a new, I think it's the last DLC that they're making.
Yeah, they're making a third one as well. like risky. Just play freaking Risk of Rain 2. Why are we playing
You don't
Borderlands
even need the
4?
DLCs for it to be actual cinema.
Yeah, like you can just
The
get
Risk of Rain original is $2.
Risk of Rain original is $2. No shot.
Yes, it's $2.
Is $2. Store page. Um, Publisher. Um, where's Risk of Rain original? Sort by lowest price. Risk of Rain original, $2. Chat, chat. Hear me out. That's crazy. That's crazy.
It really is.
Um, gaming, gamering,
Gamering.
fellas. What else do we need to yap on this topic? We need to extend it.
Uh,
We need to make the topic
the
longer.
fact that you can just uh get Risk of Rain 2 for $8.24 right now.
Yo, let's go.
It's on sale for $8.24.
Hold on, what's the publisher of Borderlines, anyways? Borderlines
The
4.
publisher, Gearbox Publishing,
That's the same as Risk of
I
Rain.
think.
Okay, well, developer.
They developed it and published it, but Risk of Rain
Gearbox
was only
software.
published.
Okay. Risk of Rain was just published by Gearbox.
Yeah, not
Okay.
made.
You know, at the very least, it won't use a third party launcher. Actually, I should probably check. Does Borderlands 3 use third party launcher? Uh, I think it's okay, I think it's Steam. I think it just launches through Steam. Okay, so in their defense, at least it doesn't use a third party launcher. Unlike freaking
Yeah.
Rockstar with their freaking Rockstar launcher. Like if
What
you're gonna
even
have a
is the
third,
Rockstar launcher?
it's the Rockstar launcher. You need the Rockstar launcher to launch your Rockstar games because you're such a rockstar. Get a freaking, oh my god.
Bro,
Chat, can I murder? Is murdering an option?
Yeah.
Okay, what's
Yeah.
the jail time if you commit first degree murder? First
Life.
degree murder sentence.
Life.
Death penalty or life imprisonment? Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay, what about second degree murder?
What even is second degree
life
murder?
in federal or state prison. Ooh.
What even is second degree murder?
What about third degree murder? Okay, now we're getting somewhere. It's only 25 years and or a $40,000 fine. That's more reasonable. What am I doing right now? Why am I looking this up? Chat, this really is the yap ever. Okay, shall we move on? Shall we move on to another topic?
Yeah.
Okay. It's a headline topic.
Oh.
Should we do yours? We'll do yours. We'll do your headline.
Headline topic 2. The
Go.
EU, European Union, is fining Apple and Meta a combined $794 million.
Yeah.
Let that sink in.
Just a mere 800 million.
Yeah.
I mean,
On April
hold on. Let me stop
23rd
you real quick.
Oh,
Let me
hold on.
stop you real quick. To be fair, uh,
Isn't Apple like
a-
$1 trillion
Apple
company?
is valued at 3.7 trillion. So this is actually like chump change for them, if you think about it.
Yeah,
So I think Apple is fine here. What is Meta's valued at?
probably like
Meta's valued
1
at
trillion.
at about a trillion, 1.2
Yeah.
trillion. Yeah, so like this
So
is
on
actually just
April
chump change for them.
23rd, the EU imposed a $794 million fine on Apple and Meta for breaking their DMA, or Digital Markets Act. Apple is facing a $567 million fine after the EU said that the App Store, being the only way to install apps on an iPhone or iPad or whatever, was breaking the DMA. Meta is facing a $226 million fine due to its, and I quote, consent or pay data collection policies.
Oh, this
Because,
was back in April.
yeah, yeah.
Wowzers.
Although the EU is currently looking into Meta's answer with a new advertisement policy that allegedly uses less personal data to show ads.
I love using personal data to show ads. I love not being able to opt out of it.
I know, right?
It's so
You ever wanted
useful.
to pay a monthly subscription fee to not have your data used for ads?
Yeah, it's so nice when I will say I want a cheeseburger and I open my phone and I get a freaking McDonald's ad. It's so
Ew, I hate
nice.
McDonald's.
Exactly. I get a freaking Burger King ad. To be fair, Burger King ads are peak. Their ads are peak. I have never
The
tried Burger King.
Burger King is 6.5 out of 10. It's a fast
So
food. What do you expect?
it's fast
Just
food.
make burgers at home. Just literally just make your burger at home. It's like 20 million times better.
Literally just make your
I'm not
burger at
even
home.
joking.
On
I'm
God.
not even joking. It
All
tastes
you
20
need
million times
is
better.
ground beef and basic stuff. Just make a burger. Make a
Literally.
burger. How did this go from talking about Apple getting fined to making burgers?
Because I want a burger and I can't
He
eat a
want
burger.
burger. This man cannot eat a burger for another 3 days. This
I
man.
want a burger.
He want a burger. Hear me out, blended.
No, that's
Get wrecked.
not the same. Everybody told me to just blend the burger, but I'm like,
Just
that's not
blend.
the same.
Let's just blend the burger.
The feeling of your teeth biting through each of the burger layers is one of the most crucial parts of the burger experience. Okay?
No. No.
Damn. Damn.
Just eat it. Just
Oh my god.
drink it.
No, I don't want to drink a burger.
Hey,
I'm not
so
an
delusional.
astronaut.
I can't eat
I'm
it.
not an astronaut. I don't want to eat space food. Oh my gosh. Ow.
That's crazy.
Anyways,
Anyways,
so basically, want for Apple and Meta, I guess.
yeah, and
Although the
Apple also
other
got
part of the article is political, so I couldn't include it.
yippee. We love politics.
Yay!
Anyways, it Apple also lost some court case. I've like 3 weeks ago, so around the same time of this fine, where they now have to support third-party app stores. But
Wait, so I can get a third-party app store on my phone?
yeah, but guess what the current third-party app store is that exists?
App Store.
No, it's the Epic Games Store. Haven't you ever wanted to play Fortnite on your phone and they still haven't
I
even gotten
haven't wanted to
Fortnite
play
approved yet?
Fortnite ever.
They haven't even got it back approved yet. They literally
Oh my god.
had it on the iPhone. It got taken down. They went through this whole defining Apple and stuff. And now the Epic Games Store is back. and they still haven't gotten Fortnite back.
Oh my gosh.
Haven't you ever wanted to play Fortnite on your iPhone?
No, I didn't want to play Fortnite in the first place.
It's so stupid. Oh,
Imagine.
speaking about Fortnite, um, I'm gonna try to be as vague as I can about this, so I don't um say some bad stuff. Did you see the Darth Vader AI stuff?
No. Do I
So
want to?
basically, but yeah, you don't want to. So
Oh
basically,
gosh.
let me just give you the rundown. Fortnite added an AI Darth Vader with an AI voice of Darth Vader's voice actor with whatever his name was. I forgot what his name was. And
God.
the AI proceeded to start swearing at other people, saying slurs, saying racist stuff, and shooting at their own teammates after getting insulted.
Oh my
So
gosh.
so I don't think adding an AI is into a kids game is the best idea. An
Wait,
unfiltered
Fortnite is
AI.
a kids game?
You're right, it's not even a kids game.
Oh my
They
gosh.
literally just wait. They literally just added your average CS:GO player into Fortnite. They on God just added your average CS:GO
Oh my
player
gosh.
into Fortnite in the form of AI Darth Vader.
They really took Instagram comments and said, let's put this into Fortnite.
You mean just Instagram
They
Reels
made
in
Instagram
general?
Fortnite's a character. They made Instagram Reels a character.
Oh my God. Yeah, so that was fun. Epic Games pushed out a real quick hot fix to fix it up.
Did it work?
Um yes, it did work. And they also
Oh,
added a
okay.
way so people can report the report specifically the AI to Epic Games. So they got it all under control in about 12
They
hours.
they really got someone tell Vito there's a problem with my AI
They
up in
really
here.
got they really got the air. Yeah, so that was nice. That was nice. Opening Twitter and being like, "Oh, that's cool."
Yay!
Yay,
Yippee!
yippee.
Oh my gosh.
Fellas, shall we move
Absolutely.
on to our
What
next
were we
topic?
even
Nah.
we were talking about tech companies being fined. How did we go to this?
We went from tech companies being fined to they're so rich they don't even care to can we get a burger for this man to tech companies being fined to AI Darth Vader.
Burger. Burger.
Burger. This man needs burger. Nah, hear me out. Cat burger.
Cat burger isn't real. You can't fall in love with it.
Cat burger.
Cat burger.
All right.
Oh my gosh. Anyways.
Let's go to the next topic. Minor topic 1. Intel
Yay.
releases Arc Pro GPUs. Intel
Yay.
this money day. Oh yes. Intel this
Money day.
Monday at Computex launched Project Battle Matrix. Their new Why does Intel gotta cook so hard on their namings? Ah yes, we got Battle
Because
Mage and now we got Battle Matrix. Project Battle
I don't know.
Matrix.
Because it's
They
freaking
launched
Intel.
They launched Project Battle Matrix. Their new Arc Pro GPU is specifically made for AI. Yes, that's right, you gamers can't game on them. However, you can install
Aw.
gaming drivers on them. Confirmed by Linus. They launched 3 new cards. The Intel Arc Pro B50, B60, and B60 Dual. The B50 has 16 gigabytes of GDDR4, no, GDDR5. No, wait, GDDR6. The B50 has 16 gigabytes of GDDR6 VRAM with a 70 watt TDP, which allows it to not have external power, and is configurable being as small as a single slot low profile card with a completely passive heatsink. Then the B60 has 24 gigabytes of VRAM, a 120 to 200 watt TDP requiring either a single 8-pin or dual 8-pin connectors, and a form factor the size of the average GPU, with configs of either a 2-fan card or a blower design. Then the B60 Dual is the cool one. See, the dual part in the B60 Dual is because this isn't actually one GPU, this is two B60 GPUs on the same board, which means this thing has double the performance, 48 gigabytes of VRAM, and a PCIe 5 by 8 plus by 8 connector, meaning you need PCIe bifurcation on your motherboard to actually use the thing, and a TDP of 250 to 400 watts, with some designs of this card using a 12 volt high power connector to actually power the thing. The price of these cards vary because the only official price we have is for the B50, which is $300. And the estimated price of the B60 is around $400 to $500, and the B60 Dual is estimated around $700 to $1,000. In real-world performance, because Intel cooks up some magic letting them use multiple GPUs to run a single AI model, after a Computex booth, they were able to run full-fat DeepSeek on a single system, storing the whole thing in RAM. Well, in VRAM. Some of it was stored in RAM, but most of the model was stored in VRAM. Now, the system did have 4 GPUs and a server CPU, but that's still really impressive given the fact that it just wasn't a server and was running at their booth without an entire warehouse to water cool it. But compared to the 5090, you won't reach the same numbers, but considering this will be $1,000 less for more, or $1,000 less or more for more VRAM and less power draw, I consider that a win. Intel cooks for the AI. Let's go.
Is Intel just goaded at pricing their things to where they'll get enough money, but it's not so high priced that nobody wants to buy it?
No, it's because their GPU department is so good compared to their CPU department. We got CPU
Nobody even
department.
talks about Intel CPUs anymore.
Yeah, what do you tell me? What's the current fastest desktop CPU for Intel?
Probably like 1500 something.
No, it's the 295K AI Pro, whatever it is. I don't even know the name of it.
Bro, what?
Yeah. Literally, they went in a different naming scheme, made it too complicated, and then nobody talks about it because it is slower than last generation. So that was actually a trick question. The current fastest Intel CPU is still the 14900KS. I can't with the CPU.
Nobody wants to say 1400 something KS.
You don't want to say you don't want the Intel i9 14900KS?
Who doesn't want to just say Ryzen 6700 something G?
I too want the Ryzen 9 5900X. Yeah, I guess it is much slower, much faster. I would like the Ryzen 9 9950 X3D, please.
Oh, yep.
Yep.
Oh, yep.
What happens when Ryzen gets to the next generation, like 11,000 series? Yes. Do they start?
They cook.
11. Wait, what are we calling it? Because it would be the 11,000. Would there just be a 0 in the middle of the naming scheme?
Probably. Wait, I don't know. Or they just restart the naming scheme.
Imagine how confusing that would be. Oh my god. Wait, hear me out.
Just hear me out. We went from Windows 10, which was pretty good, to Windows 11, which was terrible. So after you go past 10, every product gets terrible. Hear me out.
Wait, you're right. But hear me out. Windows 10 was the last Windows. Until Microsoft decided, nah, we got Windows 11 now.
Yeah.
Did you know that the original Windows 10 background was actually a real photo that they did?
Huh.
Like the original light going through the window with some smoke. That was actually a photo shoot.
No friggin' way.
Yeah, that wasn't like a drawn. That wasn't a drawn picture. That was a real photo shoot they did. It's peak.
This here, let me copy.
Discord.
Discord paste.
Yeah, yeah, that was a real photo.
That was a real photo. This looks peak though.
Yeah,
Until you
that
look
was
at
a
it
real
for
photo.
more than like 10 seconds and they're like, nah, I'm getting a different one.
Yeah, so that was a real photo. That they did in a photo shoot. It
Huh.
was peak. My source, some random YouTube short I saw like a few months ago.
Oh my gosh. It's cooked for bro.
It's cooked for bro. Yeah, honestly, the Intel GPUs. So back to the Intel GPUs. The dual is so freaking cool of an idea. Cause on server motherboards, they have a feature called PCIe bifurcation. That basically means you can take one PCIe board and bifurcate half of it. So one is doing one operation and one is doing the other. So like let's say you had a NVMe carrier board and four of the lanes are wired up for a single NVMe, another four is for another four is for another, and the last four is for another. And a regular, if that does not have a controller on it for bifurcating it on the main board, and it's just wired directly up, a regular motherboard like the one me and you have could not run that NVMe carrier card because it does not have a controller on that card.
That's crazy.
However, on a server motherboard, you could bifurcate each four lanes of that PCIe 16x slot to be to act as like its own 4 lane slot. So instead of having the 16 lane slot, you have it physically, but it's wired up for 4x down the line for all the 4 NVMEs. So that's bifurcation. So using bifurcation on a GPU is actually so smart at making this so compact. Because now, instead of having 2 GPUs, the same thing with double the power draw, because you have two entire different GPUs, you can just have a single GPU with 2 physical GPU cores on it, just bifurcated by 8, so they go to the 2 GPU. It's so peak. It's such a peak idea. Like, it's what's it called? What if NVIDIA SLI, but we got NVIDIA SLI, but it's on the same freaking card. It's cinema. It's actually cinema.
Yeah.
So Intel wins in the GPU market. It's peak. Anyways,
Wait, on the topic of GPUs, they don't know I got a GPU, do they?
oh yeah, you got a GPU now.
Yeah, I can
He
actually
can
run
actually
stuff.
play games.
It's crazy.
He can play Satisfactory on high with global illumination on. Is peak.
3070 be like. It's
3070
slightly
be
better
like.
than Zeppy's GPU over here.
Yeah, I have a 3060 Ti. I have the better CPU though. I got the 5900X. You only have a 5700.
Here, let me get the
the 5950X.
the
One that's a little
Threadripper 9995 WX.
the
Let me just get that real quick.
9995 WX.
Yeah.
I too want the
96
Threadripper.
cores.
Since we're talking about that, should we just do that topic?
Honestly, yeah.
All right.
Who wants to game on a 96 core CPU?
Me.
AMD has announced their newest Threadripper series, the Threadripper 9000 series. They announced 9 different Threadrippers, 3 regular series and 6 WX series workstation ones. The regular series, they go from 24 core to 32 to 64, and on WX, the counts are 12 core, 16 core, 24 core, 32 core, 64 core, and 96 core models. On the 9995 WX, the 96 core one, it reaches a boost clock of 5.4 gigahertz, has 128 PCIe Gen 5 lanes, 8 channel DDR5 ECC RAM, up to 6400
Megahertz.
watt
Megahertz. I
megahertz
forgot to say that.
megahertz RAM, and a 350 watt total power drop.
Peak.
That's what, half of my power supply? More than half?
So guess what? That 350 watt TDP, yeah, it's probably more like 600 to 900. Cause you were able to overclock the last generation 7000 Threadripper to about 600 watts.
Sir,
And this one will probably be about like 6 to 900.
sir, my my P my power supply
IPC.
just krilled itself.
We
Hearing that, it just died. It just died hearing that, bro.
we on God need an entire dedicated circuit for the CPU alone. Never mind also the GPU. We need the whole circuit for the CPU.
No, oh my gosh.
Don't worry, there's
How much
2,000.
even are these?
How much is the price of this? Hold on. 99.95 WX price. Holy wait, that's last generation. What's the price? Um, erm. Can I know the price? Hello, articles. Can you give me the price? Oh my god. Where is my pricing? Where's my pricing? Also for some real world performance, it's about 2 times the speed as the last generation 7995 WX.
AMD hasn't shared pricing yet.
Okay, but given its
192 threads. Imagine multi-threading Minecraft on that.
No, City Skylines 2. So City Skylines 2 is literally just a benchmarking game at this point. Because City Skylines 2 was designed to use every single thread in your CPU. So
dang.
This is the peak CPU for City Skylines 2.
Just get 5 million frames per second.
Real. I'll make an educated guess.
What is it? What is this even process?
On the price. I think the price is going to be like $8,000.
5,000. 21,000.
21,000 real.
Cinebench world record for workstations.
What?
What number is that?
Wait, what? On God?
It doesn't even have the numbers. There is no numbers. It's just bars.
It's just bars. Bro, so fast we don't need the numbers to see how fast it is. It's cooked. Chat, it's cooked. It's literally cooked. I swear to God, AI is gonna like absolutely take off. This is gonna like I kid you not. What do I need to predict? What do I need to predict that's gonna happen in the next 2 episodes? 2 episodes from now. What is gonna happen? That's a month from now.
They're gonna actually release robots that you can buy.
The Optimus robot is gonna
become human.
We're gonna freaking be able to buy freaking androids in a month. in a singular
Uh-huh.
month.
Uh-huh.
In 4 weeks.
Yep.
We're gonna have
Mm-hmm.
Detroit become human. In 4 weeks.
Yes.
On God.
Yes. Uh-huh.
That's crazy.
Uh-huh.
That's
If I'm
crazy.
wrong, you can take like 2 cents from my wallet or something. I don't know.
2 cents from your wallet. Alrighty then. Okay, so erm. Erm.
Or I'll make you a sandwich. How about that?
Nice. I need to think. What's an actual realistic prediction? We're gonna freaking solve cancer. Imagine though.
I mean,
You know, we are actually
AI
funny,
is
crazy
kind of
thing to
crazy.
think about. Crazy thing to think about. In our lifetime, we will solve cancer. That is a crazy thing to think about. That we will be able to solve cancer in our lifetime.
But we won't have deep dive. How sad.
How sad.
What if I
Hear
want
me
to play
out.
SAO?
All I need to do is just become very rich and be able to just make the technology myself. Am I cooking or am I cooking?
Genetically engineered cat girls are possible, scientists said, but we lack funding.
We lack funding. Take my freaking money. Take my money. I will empty my bank account. I will take out $1 million loan yesterday to pay for this.
Oh my gosh.
The transfer has already started a week ago.
Oh my gosh.
It's too peak.
Anyway, next topic. Oh my
It's the
gosh.
headline topic. We got more GPUs to talk about, chat.
No.
NVIDIA has released. Do you call it NVIDIA or NVIDIA?
NVIDIA.
NVIDIA. I've heard it's supposed to be pronounced NVIDIA, but I pronounce it NVIDIA because American.
Bad GPU company.
Anyways, NVIDIA has released the RTX 5060 and AMD announced the 9060 XT. AMD, why did you change the naming scheme? Why did you have to make the naming scheme the same as NVIDIA's? I swear to God.
Because people understand it better.
True. NVIDIA and AMD at Computex launched/announced their new GPUs, and we'll start with NVIDIA. They launched the RTX 5060, an 8GB GPU with a 150 watt TDP, 35 watts higher than last gen, and runs on a PCIe 5.0 by 8 connector. The card gets 25% more FPS than the 4060 with DLSS and multi-frame gen. Without the fancy AI, this thing only slightly outperforms the 4060 by about 5%. The card is, however, $300, which is the same MSRP as the 4060 if you can actually find it at that price.
You can't.
Now let's see AMD.
We talked about this.
We talked about this twice. Literally 2 episodes.
You can't get MSRP.
Now let's see AMD. AMD announced the RX 9060 XT, the third installation to the RX 9000 series. This card has both 8GB and 16GB variants, runs on a full PCIe 5.0 by 16 slot, and has a 150 to 182 watt TDP depending on which card you get. And the 8GB model has an MSRP of $300, and the 16GB model at $350. Compared to its older generation, the 7600 XT, it looks to be about 20 to 40% faster than that card. This is AMD's claims, by the way. We can't no one's validated these claims. And compared to the 5060 Ti 8GB, so the Ti, not the base one, the 8GB model as well, using the 9060 XT 16GB, AMD claims it to be 6 to 15% faster based on 40 games tested in 1440p. And for some more comparison, the 5060 Ti 8GB model's MSRP, if you can find it again, is not $500, it's $300, is $380, with the 16 being $430, while the RX 9060 XT over here, with 16GB of VRAM, for only $350. So a whole $30 less than the freaking 5060 Ti 8 GB model. NVIDIA, what are you on to be on this bad of a situation?
Um,
Um,
they're trying to regain their market shares that they lost, apparently, or something. I don't know.
they failed because AMD the same day freaking announced the RX 9060 XT. So it's
Oh my
cooked.
gosh.
It's over. It's on God re-over. Just
Hear me out. My GPU reached 240 watts of power draw.
240. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Wowzers. Um.
I should
Yeah.
just get a 9060 XT.
I guess it would be a little bit fast. Yeah, it would be significantly faster, like 20 to probably about 30 to 40%. Yeah.
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 So
It
worth
would
it,
actually be
right?
significantly faster.
So worth it, right?
No.
S-
Wait for reviews. Didn't you just buy your freaking card? And isn't this double the price
Yes.
that you? Isn't this $100 more than the price you paid for that one?
No, it's only 50.
It's only $50 more.
Exactly.
Exactly. You pay $300 for your freaking card?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
How much did you
Okay.
pay for yours?
Mine 160. No,
Uh,
80. 180. I
uh,
got the better deal.
um,
You see, when you're a cheapskate, you do the good financial decisions.
womp. Anyways.
Womp womp anyways. Um yeah, we actually
Um,
have cards on the low end on budget friendly cards. So one thing I have seen criticism already is that the test comparing AMD to Nvidia, they did it in the same price range relative to the 5060 8 gig, but there is criticism that if the tests were equal with that if they tested the 5060 Ti 8 gig against the 9070 XT 8 gig, that they would say the performance difference wouldn't actually be that big, is the criticism. But
see.
you see, um, this is way cheaper than the video's options, and the video's lowest end card is an 8 GB GPU. Also, even better, this is the 9060 XT. AMD can still drop the 9060 non XT later on.
Oh my gosh.
That card could literally be like $200 to $250 and just completely outperform the 5060. It's peak. It's actually cinema.
That moment when AMD is winning.
AMD is actually winning. Okay. Well, that's all I gotta say about this. But hear me out. Don't you want DLSS and multi-frame gen?
Ew, no, get out. Leave. Get
But
out.
don't you want DLSS and multi-frame gen?
No.
It's really just multi-frame gen that we don't like.
Sir.
DLSS is fine. I think DLSS is fine, but not
Isn't
when you're trying.
DLSS just upscaling?
Yeah, that's just upscaling, and
Oh yeah,
AMD has
upscaling is fine.
FSR. AMD has their FSR, which is the same thing, but
I don't
frame
like frame
generation.
gen. It's fake frames, bro. Get
It's
out.
fake frames.
Just take that space that you're using for those silly fake frames and put more things to make real frames.
Real. Exactly. No, we gotta compute AI on our gaming GPUs.
I don't freaking care,
Don't you
bro.
want to compute AI on your gaming GPUs, huh? Is that what
No.
you want? Oh yeah, I'm a yap real quick. I got
You can do that
freaking.
anyways.
I'm a yap real quick. We got I got free emails on the email attached to this podcast saying that our podcast was like the 55th result when searching tech news. I suggest I suspect that is a fake claim. There is no shot. But if you audio listeners, if you do listen to this podcast, because like I can only see statistics for Spotify, I literally cannot see statistics on any other thing. We could have like 100 listeners each day. We could have like 1,000 listeners on some site, and I wouldn't even know. If you are a listener of this podcast, head over to my ZeppyTube YouTube channel, my main channel, um, and go join my Discord server in the description for that channel or description for any video, and tell me, do you listen to this podcast? Because I don't know the statistics for any other site but Spotify and YouTube. So yeah, plug my Discord server. Go join my Discord server. I don't have a custom invite link yet, so I can't just say like Discord/ZeppyTube. So
Go
yeah,
to any YouTube video, go into the description, and click on the link.
yeah. I believe the description for the podcast should have my bento page, and on my bento page is the Discord invite. So yeah, go click on the bento link in the description for this podcast, and go check out my Discord and tell me if you listen to this podcast, because I have no idea. Anyways, Yap is over.
Sir, I'm still scrolling down on Spotify podcasts, searching tech news, and I haven't seen it.
It was on Apple Podcasts. They said it was on Apple Podcasts.
Ah,
That would
hold
be
up, I'm
why.
getting a call.
He's getting a call. Oh, he's muting. Okay. Shall I cover the final thing for mine? I'm gonna cover the final thing for mine. Get wrecked, nerd. You're only microphone muted. You can still hear what I'm saying. Okay, well, I'm gonna cover the my final topic. Minor topic 5. Some mad lad ported Minecraft to the N64. Skull emoji. This Monday, by someone by the name of Art Arsonist. Pronounce this name. Minor topic 5. Pronounce this name.
Arthur Tilley.
Arthur Tilley made Minecraft within Super Mario 64, which is a game for the Nintendo 64. Using SM64 as a base, so they had something to work with, they were able to make a randomly generated world with multiple block types and biomes, and able to do unique custom biomes as well, which they say is actually easy to do, and supports bioblending and fluids like water and lava. And to top that all off, they were able to support smooth lighting and ambient occlusion, all within the space of a 12 megabyte game cartridge with only 4 megabytes of RAM. They even went as far as making their own allocator for the 4 megabytes of RAM. And you can even destroy the terrain and build blocks. They plan in the future to add mobs to inventory and saving/loading, but this is already so impressive to get Minecraft running on an N64.
What even is the N64 specs?
It's got a 64-bit processor. That's why it's called the Nintendo 64, because it's got the 64-bit processor. And did you know most games only use 32-bit?
That's crazy.
So like it's got the 64-bit processor, but most games use 32-bit. I think only Donkey Kong Country Returns uses the 64-bit processor, because Donkey Kong Country Returns uses is Donkey Kong Country Returns
93.75 megahertz.
Country Returns. Is it this one?
It has a 90 megahertz CPU.
Yeah. Wait, is it this one? No, this is for the Wii. What was the Donkey Kong game on the N64? Donkey Kong game on N64. It was Donkey Kong 64. I'm freaking stupid. Donkey Kong 64 uh, was, I think, the only game that used the 64-bit processor to its full potential and needed a expansion slot for an extra 200 kilobytes of RAM. Anyways, yeah, so this mad lad, this freaking mad lad, look, I'm showing it on stream right now. This is the video. This isn't even the PC port. This is the real N64. You could put this on an actual cartridge, load it into a physical N64, and run it. To be fair, they say that what's it called? World generation, chunk generation is very slow on actual hardware, but still, 8 gigabytes, 8 megabytes of RAM. Okay, I thought it was 4 megabytes of RAM.
It
What?
has an expansion pack.
Oh yeah, probably the expansion pack. Yeah, haven't you ever wanted to play Minecraft within Mario 64?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. This is peak. This is the pinnacle of Minecraft. He's making a smiley face. Oh my
He's
god.
a wizard. I'm
He's
not even
making a
joking.
smiley
This man is
face.
a wizard.
Look, it's the smiley face. That's peak.
The guy who made this is literally a wizard.
They literally are a wizard. You know, shout out to Crafty as well. That's the only reason why I know about this is because he did a at everyone ping in his Discord, and I was like, wait, this is peak. I'm covering this.
Crazy.
Yeah, not Mario, Minecraft 64, everybody, with
Yay.
Mario instead
Wait.
of Steve.
Where was Minecraft 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10?
Shut up! No. My God, bro made a throne. This is so peak.
Bro really just said, yeah.
Yo, bro really just said, nah, I'd win.
Nah, I'd win.
First we mine, then we craft.
This is on a 90 megahertz CPU, by the way.
90 megahertz. 90
Yeah.
megahertz. Hold up. Pause. Task manager. Performance. My CPU. It is turboing up to 4.3 gigahertz right now.
Same.
My man. My CPU is turboing up to 4.3 gigahertz right now. And you're telling me this is on a 90 megahertz CPU.
Mm-hmm.
It's cooked. It's Jover. It's Reover. It's actually cooked. It's Gotover. They on God did this. Oh yeah, there's also music transitions when you switch biomes using the Mario 64 soundtrack. So it plays lava biome, everybody. Haven't you ever wanted a lava biome? Oh my god.
He can fly.
Yeah, that's probably for debugging. Getting around.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so I was flabbergasted when I saw this. Crafty was flabbergasted when he saw this. Everybody was flabbergasted when they saw this. It's actually just peak. It's too peak. It's actually too peak. Yeah, Crafty was literally like, hey, at everyone, what the frick is this? Hello?
Oh, the next topic is even crazier.
Oh, that's the final topic. This is so peak to end the podcast on. Oh yeah, podcast is gonna be like probably 20 minutes shorter than usual. I don't care. It doesn't need to be 2 hours long. Unless we yap about this for 40 minutes.
Oh my god.
Okay, let's yap about this, shall we?
Minor topic 2. They really just made a 2 petawatt laser.
Pray. Pray.
Great. Zeus has completed
Zeus.
a test run of their 2 petawatt or 2 quadrillion watt laser. Although it was only on for 25 quintillionths of a second, it was over 100 times the world's total electricity output.
How did they do the
This is
test run?
absurd. Yes. I'm not even gonna try with. I'm not even gonna try with this. I'm just gonna quote from the article.
Right.
Pray. The Zeus system is primarily built from commercial components and incorporates advanced technologies, including a double-chirped pulse amplifier
What's a
and
double true?
programmable
What? What's a double?
Acousto optic filters that preserve the precise bandwidth and phase required for ultra-short, high-power pulses. The laser can deliver compressed pulses as brief as 20 femtoseconds.
What's a
End quote.
femtosecond?
I don't know. The next quote is, one of the great things about Zeus is it's not just one big laser hammer, but you can split the light into multiple beams. End quote. You can split the light.
Bro, we literally just. Have you seen Star Wars?
Bits and pieces.
Okay, have you seen the sequels?
Probably not.
Okay, in the
I don't know.
sequels, you know the Death Star, right?
Yeah, I know about the Death Star.
Yeah, in the sequels, they have the newer and improved Death Star called Star Killer Base. Star Killer Base is a
Uh-huh.
giant freaking laser that eats a sun and shoots like shoots 7 beams at an entire solar system to basically delete an entire solar system. You're telling me this freaking we just made Star Killer Base. We on God just
Yeah.
made freaking Star Wars tech in real
Mm-hmm.
life. Anyways,
The nearly 7-inch diameter titanium doped sapphire crystal needed for the amplifier takes several years to procure.
oh my God.
Let me read that again. The nearly 7-inch diameter titanium doped sapphire crystal needed for the final amplifier took several years to procure.
Ah, yes, this thing has been in development for years already. These guys, you're telling me these guys for like 20 years ago were like, what if we made a 2 petawatt laser?
Programmable Acousto optic filters.
Ah, yes. I love my program. I'm not even gonna try to say it.
Acousto.
Oh yeah. Let me read another thing you didn't quote here. Where's the fake? Where's the funny? Where the heck is the funny? Um. Oh my God. Where the frick is it? My man. Okay, I can't find it. But there wait, I
The
can just
electron.
search.
The
Wait, I can search. Find
what?
quantum. Here we go. Um okay, here's another quote. Uh enabling this facility's ability to split its beam allows it to be achieve instant intensities up to 1,000,000 times greater than a single beam alone, enabling the study of extreme phenomenon such as quantum vacuum structures and the creation of matter antimatter pairs from empty space. What does that
Yeah.
even mean?
Um.
uh, um
Yeah.
yeah, chat, these scientists, they're on God just gonna freaking break the planet. We thought AI
Look at
was
this
going to
man.
break the
Look at this
planet.
man. Look at this guy. Look at this guy.
This guy. Yeah,
He's like,
I'm literally on
yay!
the same thing. He's like,
He's just holding the
yay.
piece of paper. He's like, yay!
Hold on. Let me show this
I
off.
swear, this is
Yay!
just.
Look at my
This
black
is literally
hole.
just.
Look at my black hole mock-up I drew. Yay!
These scientists are literally just some random guys toying around with big lasers, I swear.
They just got funded. This is like us if we just got funding to do anything we wanted. On God.
Basically.
On God. Um, what is this useful for? Oh yeah, it's quantum vacuums in matter antimatter. That's right. That's what this is useful
Bro,
for.
this is where they did the 2 petawatt experiment right here.
Holy
In
frick.
this tiny thing.
Holy. That's crazy. Wait, hear me out.
Gosh.
If you were to put your finger where the laser is, your finger wouldn't exist in the
Gone.
next. Your finger just wouldn't exist. No, I don't think your entire body would exist. I think it would be exposed to so much radiation in that 25 quadrillionth of a second that it would literally just evaporate you. You would just not exist.
Probably something like that.
How the frick?
What is this?
Oh my god. How did they even power it if this is 10, 100 times the world's total electricity output? How did they power
What are they
this?
doing? What is this goofy amplification stage 3?
Amplification. Holy frick. Okay, no, it's cooked. Nope.
The science behind this, bro.
What are we supposed to do with this knowledge? What do we do with this thing? What research are we doing with a 2 petawatt laser?
Bro, what?
Brusky.
They're just standing there.
They on God just stand. What is that mock up? No, they'd be like
Bro,
banana for
what?
scale. 3 petawatt compressor. Did that just say a 3 petawatt compressor?
Yes.
Ah, yes. I love my 3 petawatt compressor. Don't you love
Bro,
my
what are
3
you
petawatt?
even doing?
Wait. Hold on. I just remember. You said this is built from commercial components, correct? Primarily built from commercial components. So hear me out.
Hold up.
I can build this in my kitchen, correct?
Yeah.
Because it's commercial components. So if I just know what I need,
The
and how
Zeus
to
system is
assemble
primarily built from commercial components and incorporates advanced technologies, including double trip processor. Yeah.
so basically I can make this in my kitchen.
No.
Yes.
Do you have a 7-inch diameter titanium doped sapphire crystal?
Yeah, I got that in my fridge actually. Been storing that
Oh,
since
damn.
Christmas.
Oh my gosh.
I knew it
Oh
would
my
come in handy
gosh.
finally. Freaking dying over here because how like absurd this is. Oh my god.
Oh, wait a minute. I
Oh,
think they're
wait a moment.
taking like a long burst of laser and compressing it down into a tiny little pulse of all of that laser power.
Oh, wait, that makes more sense. Hear me out. If it's 2 petawatts of power output, can we just harness the power and put it back into the grid? Am I crazy? Or would it just spike?
That's just a single pulse.
I guess it would just spike the entire grid. Put it into a battery. Hear me out. Am I cooking?
Psh, it explode.
Am I cooking? Or am I cooked?
Cooked.
Hear me out. Nuclear power. Are we cooking?
Yeah.
Wait. What is this even
This is
used
some
for again?
freaking
What is this useful
I don't
for
know.
again? Why did scientists
Finding the
make
cure to
this?
cancer.
Finding
Finding the cure to cancer.
Hear me out.
Bro,
We
what?
got the affordable. Oh god. What is this?
World?
That's crazy.
What?
Hear me out. We got
the diagnostics.
We got the affordable Intel Pro GPUs. We got Um, um, we got the under 6mm phones, and we got the 96 core Threadrippers, and now we got the 2 petawatt laser. We got
Oh
everything
my
we need
gosh.
to cure cancer. We got all the stuff.
Oh my gosh.
It's all here.
Oh
It's
my
in our grasp.
gosh.
Oh, Google also did more AI stuff. I didn't really look into their keynote that much, but like we got more AI stuff from Google, so that's cool. So we got the AI stuff. We got better AI GPUs. We got the new Threadrippers. We got the 2 petawatt laser. Chat, we're so back. We can cure cancer yesterday. The cure for cancer was literally done yesterday. That's how fast we can cure it.
Exactly.
It's already done. They're just writing the articles and trying to figure out how to show to the world.
They're really just saying, bro, we need to make sure we didn't accidentally just find the cure to cancer. We need to make it sound like we actually did it.
We need to make sure we didn't just stumble upon it.
Exactly.
No,
Oh my
because they were
gosh.
crazy. Also, am I
Would we?
crazy? Or if we just put the funding of like most government departments, like if we just took half of the funding for the military and put it into healthcare, am I crazy, or could we just solve cancer really fast doing that?
Probably, but we're not going to do that
No, we're not gonna do that. Yeah.
because that's too good an idea.
Ugh. It's too good an
Anyways,
idea. Anyways, that's our last topic. Oh yeah, I do have some yapping to do. I got myself a proper scheduling app to actually make myself like a daily schedule that actually like alerts me and gives me reminders to do stuff. So that's
see, I
pog.
just do that in my head,
See, I tried to do that. Turns out,
but then you're multitasking all the time and it doesn't
yeah,
work.
yeah, turns out you just start multitasking no, 10 things at once. Turns out if you don't actually properly have something to tell you, hey, you need to do this thing right now, you just start doing everything at once. Oh my god, it's a freaking Nijika gif. It's a goshing Nijika gif.
What?
Hold on. It's a goshing Nijika gif. I need to find it. There it is. It's better work. Okay, there we go. Me yelling at Tanner. It's a freaking Nijika gif.
Why does
Open
she have
link.
guitars? Why is she? What?
Pause. I need to show this off.
Why does she have guitars
this.
hitting the drum?
It's freaking this. This is me if I don't have a scheduling app.
Hitting the drums with guitars while playing the guitars.
Yeah.
Just one man band.
One man band for real. For
real.
real.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, scheduling app, it's Pog. I may also, if it does like actually improve myself better, I may buy the premium tier because it's only like $40 a year. So it's actually a pretty good price for a subscription for once. Reason why is it integrates with Google Calendar and gives you other features that are pretty useful. But the free tier lets me do schedule a task and give me reminders on my computer. So yeah, it's peak. Get yourself a scheduling app right now. The one I'm using is
No.
Tick Tick, by the way.
I'd use a scheduling app, but I'd forget to schedule on the scheduling app.
Exactly. So that's why I want. That's why I might get the Well, here's the thing. I use two schedulers for daily task. I got my scheduling app, which I can just have stuff to remind me to do this thing at this time. For calendar stuff, I just use Google Calendar because it's more convenient. Reason why is because I got a funny thing. I don't know if I said this last podcast. I don't think I did. I think this is recent. So I have an old tablet. I have ye old clanker tablet that I don't use, and it's basically unusable. So I decided, the product Skylight, the
Oh my gosh.
physical digital
I
calendar you can
have
mount
I
on your
have
wall
one
with
of
a
those.
touchscreen. You have one of those, bro?
Yeah.
Just get a tablet because see, I just took the tablet and freaking mounted it with some tacks onto my wall where my physical calendar is that I don't use. I have a whiteboard calendar and I don't freaking use it because I don't reset the days on it. So I mounted it above the whiteboard calendar, and now I just have Google Calendar always running on it, so I can just like double tap the screen, turn it on, and the Google Calendar. What do I have today? I have nothing planned today. Very peak.
Cinema.
Tomorrow I got something planned. I don't got something planned the day after that, and then the day after that I got something planned. It's peak. It's cinema. Just use Google Calendar with
Cinema.
a ye old tablet mounted to the wall. Don't spend freaking $300 plus subscription. Does Skylight use a subscription?
It has a free thing,
Okay. Can
but
I need
there
to
is a
yap even
subscription.
more? I hate products, luxury products that you spend like over $100 on that still require a subscription. You're telling me that I'm about to pay $300 to $400 on a product and then have a subscription to use all the features on the product that I already spent $400 on. Because, like, my parents,
Yeah.
they bought the Aura smart rings. They got Aura smart rings. Those smart rings cost $350 each. And on top of that, they have to pay a $6 a month subscription. You're telling
Why?
me my $350 ring, I gotta pay a $6 a month subscription each person, by the way. So that's $12 a month for combined to actually freaking use my ring. They have a free tier, but guess what the free tier shows you? Just your heart rate. Just like basically your heart rate and your sleep. That's it. You don't get any of the fancy stuff. I freaking hate
Bro.
subscriptions so much. This is why I bought a Plex Pass Lifetime. Because I am not about to spend $80 a year on something that has a lifetime subscription on a free product. Like, can we just remove subscriptions and make everything a lifetime? Make it either free trial or lifetime. Free trial is peak. You get 7 days free trial. Try it out. See if you like it. If you don't need to pay for it. Don't freaking make it a subscription. Oh my god. Disney, why'd you have to do this? The Society of Disney never made Disney Plus. I swear to God.
Well, for some things, subscription makes sense.
Some things, yes.
Like
Recurring
if
billing.
you're on Netflix, instead of buying the movies or renting per movie, you pay a single subscription
But
and you can just watch all of their stuff.
what if Netflix had a $200 lifetime subscription? What if? Would you buy the lifetime? Because then you don't need to worry about a subscription. Because in the short term, you're gonna spend more money.
Standard is about $20 a month, so that'd last them 10 months before they start losing money.
Exactly. Because like they have to do a subscription because they're gonna lose money. But guess what? I don't freaking care.
Oh my gosh.
At least offer me a lifetime and I'll buy the lifetime.
The lifetime for
Despite
Netflix would be like 2,000.
yeah, it would, honestly. Despite the fact that Netflix doesn't have anything good on it. Like, I use Plex. I just buy my movies. Frick Netflix. I literally buy my movies and they pay themselves off. They pay themselves off so fast. Like, let me check
It's
how
too
many
good.
movies I got on my Plex server.
A lot.
Chat. Plex has an update? That's crazy. I'll update it later.
Eight
Movies,
hundred fifty,
885.
885.
I have 885 movies on my Plex server.
Ever wanted to watch Akira?
Akira. Leave me alone.
Whatever
peak.
this movie. What even is this?
What? Send me the screenshot.
Among Us.
Oh, wait. Oh. You're sharing the screen.
2019.
Yeah, random movie I found on, what's it called? What's that site called? Gosh dang. What's that site? Tubi. So Tubi doesn't protect their free movies correctly. So you can literally just use a web downloader to download the movie. So I just downloaded a bunch of Tubi movies because they don't protect it correctly. So yeah. I don't know if it's pirating. Technically they're free. And I got it from that source, so I don't know if it's pirating. Don't tell my ISP.
Your
My
ISP
doesn't
knows.
know. No,
They know.
No, they're not.
What
know.
is
I don't know.
this? What
What?
is this?
That's cargo. That's cargo.
Who's been sent to Clunker Island to be
Clunker Island. Here, yap. It's cinema.
Clunker Island.
No, a car's life is peak. A car's life is the true stuff. It's above. You scrolled past it, Chad.
I know. The Croods coming back in 2025 is art.
Yeah. Alright, anyways, I guess we should end the podcast now, shouldn't we?
Womp womp.
Server. Womp womp. Alright, chat. Thank you for watching the podcast. If you liked it, go leave a comment. And again, reminder to audio listeners, head over to my Discord server on my bento, which my bento should be in the description of the podcast. I don't think it matters where you're watching it on. I think the only place where it doesn't have it will be the YouTube Music. On YouTube Music, any YouTube Music listeners, the link won't be there. But on everywhere else, you should have the bento link in the description of this podcast. So head on over to there, go to my Discord server, join it, and tell me if you watched it. Because I have no idea how many listeners we got. So, yeah. Yap.